Welcome to week 2 of Management Theory and Practice. You will be looking at the history of management this week, which is chapter 2, a little bit of a carryover from last week. And you'll also look at chapter 3 this week, which is going to be looking at the environment of management. With that being said, you're going to do exactly what you did last week, which is to read through the chapter and do the homework assignment and the quizzes. In addition to that, you will have an outside assignment to complete that will be submitted through Blackboard. In order to understand how all this comes together, it's important to watch it actually play out and happen in practice. So you're going to go to a restaurant or some type of business setting and just settle in and relax and just watch what's happening. You're going to look at the people, how they interact, how they carry out their job, what maybe the place looks like in terms of cleanliness and how attractive it is for a customer to go and enter that establishment, and really just take notes. Be mindful of your environment, because in this day and age, it might be kind of creepy for someone to sit at a table and just write down notes when they look at people. So be mindful of your surroundings in that aspect. But make this a fun, engaging activity where you're out with your family for dinner or something like that, where you can actually kind of just observe what's going on. Once you get home, I want you to look at those observations, and I want you to think about what you saw and how the organization or the business runs really well, or how it didn't run well and it could improve. With that being said, you're going to look at chapter 2, which is the history of management, and look at the theories that were presented in that chapter and link theories to your observations. So you may see some efficiencies that this business does, such as an assembly line process or approach, and that may be a really efficient process that makes the business really, really well and run like a well-oiled machine. And you're going to attach the theory or the person who named that theory in management history to that and kind of explain it. It's not a real long paper. Should have it done in about 2 pages. Where did you go? I don't have to know the name of the location, but just some background on if it's a fast food restaurant or what type of establishment it is. Talk about the time of day. That's very important to remember when you are there, if it's a busy or a peak time, or it's not a peak time during that hours of operation. And then really spend some time talking about what you saw. And the key to this assignment, to do well on it, is to investigate and really elaborate on the theories that you saw in your observations. That's really the key part of this assignment. So enjoy your look at history and where some of our management concepts and theories came from, and the environment of what's going on. And that homework will be due on Monday night at midnight, or 11 p.m., and your assignment for your observation is a little bit longer of a due date. So you have an extra week to get that done and ask questions if you need. Thanks for your hard work in week 1, and I'll see you online.